Welcome back to the Garza Gaming Channel. Today we got a special video. We're going to talk about the speculation on the next god coming to Smite. And after some little bit of research, I think I finally found out who it's going to be. Again, nothing has been officially released. No, Smite has not said anything about what the next god. This is just my speculations, right? So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, after some research, it looks like we finally got some hints at the next god that's coming to Smite. The Divinity 122 looks like it's going to be Ishtar, right? Also known as the Mesopotamian goddess Inanna. Now, Ishtar is the goddess of love, war, and fertility, right? Now, the funny thing about Ishtar or Inanna, right, is the fact that she actually has a history with Gilgamesh, man. At one time, she wanted to kick it with Gilgamesh. Unfortunately, Ishtar had a history, or was known that anybody that she hooked up with usually has some bad fate happen to them, right? So Gilgamesh was like, nah, son, I'm not having none of that, and actually turned her down. Now, when he turned down Ishtar, right, she got really, really furious and ended up sending after him the Bull of Heaven to try to kill him, right? But it seems like Gilgamesh and one of his buds actually ended up killing the Bull of Heaven. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny how they had a little bit of history there between Ishtar and Gilgamesh, right? Now, keep in mind that everything that I cover in this video is my speculation. Nothing has been confirmed from Smite at all. This is me speculating, doing a little bit of research here, some data mining information that I come across. So this is pure speculation. Nothing has been confirmed. But it does look like more and more like Ishtar is going to be the next goddess. Now, keep in mind, again, we don't know exactly what type of class she's going to fall into. By reading some of her history, it looks like she's going to come out as a hunter, or a huntress, I should say, right? Now, something that is very unique about her kit is the fact that she's going to have various different aspects to her basic attacks. It looks like that she might have some type of addition to her basic attack. Maybe, I don't know if it's a deployable that causes this, or maybe like a Freya, like her 1-2 that makes her attack, you know, from a melee to a ranged type attack, something you can toggle like that. But it looks like her basic attack is going to be able to be converted into a small AoE, right? Additionally, it seems like she's also going to have some other type of mechanic where when toggled, it causes her basic attack to increase in damage and range, but at a lower attack speed. So she loses attack speed, but gains more damage and range on her basic attack. So that should be kind of interesting. And also, it looks like she's going to have some type of mechanic where she can do an AoE type, either a stun, a mez, or some type of CC, man, that's going to be redonkulous if this is true. Additionally, she's going to also have some type of AoE buff that she can cast on our group that allows for increased movement speed and attack speed. So that should be pretty interesting, man. But like I said, everything that all this information is just hearsay as of right now. Nothing has been confirmed. But man, can you imagine that? Adding another hunter to the, you know, to Smite that can do hard CC and possibly soft CC. Additionally, have an AoE type buff that she can throw on her team from a range, safety from a range type position. Dude, man, that is pretty significant, dude. Especially when you take in consideration that buff's going to, if it's true, that buff's going to be able to give her team more movement speed and attack speed, man. That is that's pretty big. That's pretty big. But yeah, that's all I know as of right now. So we'll see what happens, man. I think that the new this new god should be announced pretty soon. So again, nothing has been confirmed. These are just my thoughts on the next god coming to Smite. So hey, man, have you heard any intel on the new god coming to Smite? If so, put it down in the comments below what you heard. Right? Any type through the grapevine type hearsay, especially you have an in with Smite. Hey, I'd definitely be more than happy to hear what you got to say. Right? But again, man, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm Garza, your OG on the GC. See you next time.